Howdy, it's Clyde, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Can you check out my past videos? Today, we got a video from the Cosmic Wonder. Spider-Man's new and upgraded powers explained why he needed to change.
The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer shattered records, but it also told us a lot about what is going to happen to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer is the biggest movie trailer in history, bro. It's the biggest trailer in history, I think. That's huge, bro. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm not too surprised because it's Spider-Man. But it is an amazing feat. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Marvel and Sony.
/ Peter Parker in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which does include a huge physical change that he's going to go through, which includes new powers as well, and upgraded abilities that he already has. We have a list of 11 to go over today, talking about Spider-Man's powers. Now, the synopsis has even teased this as well. The official synopsis coming from Sony states, crime fighting in a New York that no longer knows his name. He's devoted himself entirely to protecting his city, a full-time Spider-Man. But as the demands on him intensify, the pressure sparks a surprising physical evolution that threatens his existence. And we also have literally seen him go through a metamorphosis in Spider-Man Brand New Day, waking up in a web cocoon, basically, and he arises.
You know what I want to know, bro? I hope in Spider-Man Brand New Day, bro, they show us, like, him webbing himself in the cocoon.
Organic webbing. The narration from Keith David also did tell us that there are 3 life cycles to a spider. And in between, they're vulnerable. But then comes rebirth. So we literally are going to be getting a new reborn Spider-Man and Spider-Man Brand New Day, who's going to have a lot stronger and new powers. Now, when they scan Spider-Man...
So does this mean, bro... Now that I think about it, bro, does this mean when Tobey Maguire first turned into a spider? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. When Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, that means he was already a fully evolved spider, or he was already at a second stage, and we just kind of skipped the mutation part. You know, like pretty much this part of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man story. Because now I'm thinking, like, what if Tobey Maguire Spider-Man did have this point in time where he started off without webs in his wrist? Or is it because they all got bit by different types of spiders? Because I believe they all got bit by different types of spiders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know that in the comments too if he ain't gonna tell us about that. Because that is something I want to know. Like, how come Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland's Spider-Man didn't have the organic web? And if Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, was he stronger than Andrew Garfield's and Tom Holland's Peter Parker because he had the organic weapon already?
Of the list that says enhanced human detected, superior strength, superior agility, heightened senses, enhanced perception. Now, these are all just normal Spider-Man powers. And if you look at the scan to the left of that, he still has the web shooters on. The ones that he made, not organic web shooters. So this is before his metamorphosis. So after the metamorphosis, again, there's 11 abilities that we're going to talk about here. The first one is organic webbing, because we see that in the trailer. After he comes out of that cocoon, he has organic webbing all of a sudden. Webs generate directly from his body, unlimited supply. This is actually a
hand off your taxes.
Very big advantage for Spider-Man. He no longer has to reload his cartridges. Right? Unlimited supply of web.
That's why I'm asking, is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, like, dude, like, really in the mood? Like, is he the strongest Spider-Man so far that we know? You know what I mean? Because he's the one who had the organic webbing first. And that's why I'm, like, saying, like, does organic webbing mean you're a stronger Spider-Man? I mean, obviously, because you're going to have an unlimited supply. But then when you think about it, it's like, bro, if stress and all that stuff is what caused him to mutate, what about Andrew Garfield, bro? Lost his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he went through a lot of stuff too. How come he didn't mutate? But then I'm thinking, like, maybe if he did have another movie, that in that movie he would have gained organic webbing as well.
Unless something happens to him mentally, like what happened to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. So organic webbing is a big upgrade for him, and it doesn't look like really the mental problems are going to be that effective on his organic webbing. What's really going to be kind of the big effect is him kind of turning into a man spider type of being by the end of the movie. I don't know how much he's going to turn into man spider. I don't know if he gets more limbs, if his face changes, not sure. But obviously, via the trailer, he is going through some stuff. But going into the next one, he has enhanced durability. He survives a transformation severe enough to require cocooning and comes out on the other side a lot more.
Oh, wait, look, right here, bro. Y'all see right here. He doesn't have those wristings on, bro. This is where he's, he gonna have organic webbing the entire movie after he get out that cocoon, bro. Because he doesn't have the web shooters on his wrist no more. So now we about to see, he's about to actually retrain himself.
This with number 3, massively increased strength, 10 times his current level. Could lift 20 to 30 tons, and that is Bruce Banner's concern. But I'm putting these two together here because these are so important. And the next one really is too. Number 4, advanced healing factor. Body regenerates faster, possibly Wolverine level. I'm putting these together because he's going to need all of these. 1, not only to fight fight
everybody,
a lot of their ninjas, but 2, the Hulk. We know,
bro. I forgot he's supposedly going to be fighting the Hulk, bro. When I say this, bro, Marvel, this is y'all chance to bring back the Savage Hulk, bro. This is like the biggest chance y'all ever going to, bro. This is the biggest chance y'all ever going to have to flip his character back around, bro. We need the Savage Bruce back. And honestly, bro, it would make sense for him to come back as Savage Bruce, because we could just say when he lost his memory of remembering who Peter, of knowing who Peter is and all that, they could say he also lost his memory on how to control the Hulk, or, you know, whatever it was that made the Hulk nice. You know what I'm saying? You could say he lost that memory too. That's, bro. I just did it for y'all, bro. I just gave y'all an excuse as to why he came back as a Savage Hulk, bro. It's the perfect reason, bro. If people lost memories, who's to no fan in the MCU can tell y'all, but he didn't lose that memory. Nigga, it's a memory loss spell. You ain't no telling what they lost. You know what I'm saying? So we can, bro, they can really use that to bring back the Savage Hulk, bro. And they just might do that.
To go up against the Hulk at some point in time. And a lot of people were wondering, how exactly how is he going to fare against the Hulk, right? How is he going to take on the Hulk without getting like really, really crushed? Because Spider-Man, at least in the beginning of the film, before he gets these enhancements and new powers, he's strong, but he's not invincible, right? He can still be killed. And if the Hulk goes up against him, the Hulk has a good chance of killing him if he simply just smashes and smashes and smashes, jumps on him, throws him around. There's a possibility that the Hulk can totally kill Spider-Man. But with these enhanced abilities, with the enhanced durability, with the enhanced strength, a massive increase in strength and new advanced healing factors, he does actually stand a chance against the Hulk now as well. Spider-Man can take on...
Bro, Spider-Man standing a chance, bro. So he's... Bro, Spider-Man really is... Bro, are we going to see Peter go 100% against the Hulk? Because y'all know, people be saying, bro, Spider-Man can pretty much kill all his enemies with pretty much one punch if he went 100%. But he just holds back. So I really want to know, bro, is this going to be the moment where we get to see a 100% Spider-Man attacking something? You know what I'm saying? But bro, this is the moment, this is an opportunity for them to give us that too, bro. He's fighting the Hulk. He's fighting the Hulk, bro. He's going to need to go 100% so he don't die. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect moment for them to show us what a Spider-Man that goes 100% look like. This is a chance, bro. The fighting scenes in this movie, bro. Oh my god, bro. If the trailer itself is the biggest trailer in history right now, bro, just imagine what the movie gonna be like. You feel me? It's really like now, Marvel, they can't drop the ball with the movie. If they need to do reshoots and stuff, they need to do it now. You know what I'm saying? They cannot have a trailer that big and the movie is horrible. You know what I mean? Every opportunity they got to show something big, bro, they got to take it. They got to, bro. They got to take it.
Hulk if he stays very far away from him, but if he gets close to him and the Hulk just smashes him around, well, that's a problem. Well, with his enhanced strength, he won't toss him around as much. And the Punisher is probably going to be there as well to help out a little bit. But moving on to number 5. This is going to be a big one. I
Did you
really
hear
like
the
this.
Punisher and Spider-Man
Enhanced
got like
spider
a
sense,
little brother, big
longer
brother
range, and possibly able to detect some telepathic connections. So if Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey, which I totally believe she is, he'll actually kind of be able to sense what she is doing at some points, which I think is going to be a big advantage for Spider-Man. And it might be able to kind of help him understand her a little bit more as well, which I think he's going to need that because he might not fully understand why Jean is so angry at first. But once he kind of senses the torture that she's gone through, I think he might kind of see her side a little bit more. Not to say he's going to go and kill anybody, because definitely not, but he'll be a little bit more sympathetic.
Maybe.
Number 6, wall crawling enhancement. Molecular level adhesion works even unconscious. So basically meaning, as we saw him in the beginning of that trailer sitting upside down, he could do this without really having to be conscious that he's doing it. So he could do that and say, fall asleep. That could come in handy. And I mean, they can kind of see that when he's in the webs hanging upside down anyways. But the next one, night vision. Enhances vision in darkness, possibly infrared. That is quite interesting. Now we do see his eyes in the trailer go black and kind of red.
Bro, we have to see all of these abilities on screen, like at work, bro. What if his eyes going dark like this is him using his enhanced night vision? What if he could turn it on and off? That would be so fire, bro. Nah, bro, this move, bro, just based off the abilities, bro, this shit got me excited, bro. Oh, bro, we need to see every single one of his new abilities put to work, bro. Thoroughly. We need details. Every little detail.
It's not Venom, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just not Venom. I do think
it's not Venom.
Be teased in this movie, but I think that's going to be like the symbiote in a vial somewhere, right? If they bust into the DODC and they have a lot of technology there and they have people held prisoner and such like that, there might be a vial somewhere in a container that has black goo in it. That might be Venom, but I don't think
he's going to really be doing
the symbiote is going to interact with Peter or anybody else in this movie, unfortunately. Yes, there are a ton of villains, and yes, Peter is getting these enhanced abilities to be able to fight a lot of villains, but I don't think Venom's one of them. So, sorry. But night vision will definitely help Peter Parker, especially, obviously, when it comes to fighting a ton of different people who are ninjas, right? Who can move.
That's true. Hey, that's true. He is about to be fighting a bunch of ninjas. And right here, too, bro, in this little clip right here. He isn't wearing... What the hell is wrong? Oh, okay, I'm tripping. He isn't wearing the web shooters either here. And I ain't gonna lie, he looked a little bit more angry, bro. And we did see him break that sword apart, you know what I'm saying? He probably could have done that before he got enhanced abilities, but him doing that, it kind of lets you know, like, Peter is on a different level when it comes to strength, you know what I'm saying? I'm wondering what suits we gonna get to see him in, because I'm telling you, like I said, bro, you look good, you play good, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see the different fits he might have, too, because I've been hearing he's gonna have a couple of different fits in this movie, bro. And I really hope he does.
Shadows, right? He's gonna fight the Hand. There's a lot of people going up against him. Maybe Daredevil's there to help him. We don't know at this point in time. But all of these enhancements definitely are going to help him take on the Hand. And it looks like, based on the trailers, he does have a bit of an issue, which there's a ton of them, and they use magic. So yeah, makes sense. But night vision will certainly help with those night fight scenes. So 9, Venom/toxin immunity. Body produces antitoxins, which is going to be critical.
So he's going to be
not
immune to...
related to Venom again, anything like that, but critical when he fights Scorpion. Some people think that when he's sweating and he falls over and he passes out, that's due to Scorpion poisoning him. It could be, but I also think that's probably just generated from his body changing and him going through this metamorphosis. But I wouldn't put it past them to show Scorpion maybe poisoning him in the beginning, and then later after.
I'm about to say, what if Scorpion poisons him, and then he goes back home? His body starts tripping. You know what I'm saying? But his I guess you could say his spider instincts kick in or whatever, and he starts to evolve and all that stuff to pretty much save himself from dying. You know what I'm saying?
He goes to fight Venom again. Venom hits him, trying to inject him with some type of poison or toxin, and it doesn't work because of his upgraded ability. I think that would be really cool and would be a pretty good way to show that this Spider-Man that we have right here is way more enhanced, and he is a lot stronger. he's gone through a change and he's come out the other end way stronger. Now, ultimately, he's going to go through some more changes when he kind of becomes Man-Spider. But that's after.
See, I'm wondering, is
so
he really
number
going
10,
to become Man?
superhuman agility. He already has this, but basically it's going to be improved. He's going to get more flexible, and impossible movement patterns is what is listed here by the account Earth616, who posts scoops about Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day. They state beyond current flexibility, impossible movement patterns. So basically, he's going to be a lot more agile. And if he can incorporate how smart he is with that, he could do some crazy moves, I'm sure, and outmaneuver a lot of villains this way. Think about Spider-Man No Way Home, how he used math, to defeat Doctor Strange. It's kind of going to be the same way. He's going to be really agile, and if he can use, geometry and everything in this to fight better, he will. I'm expecting that from him. And number 11, this is very interesting. Chemical detection. Track people by scent. Detect emotional states. That is going to be very useful. Both of those are going to be very useful. For example, we've heard a leak that Spider-Man and the Punisher are the ones to go and break Sadie Sink's character out of wherever she's being held. Detecting her by scent would really help, right? Especially if they don't really know where she is. And even if they do, she's going to be held in a pretty big building. They're not going to know exactly where she is in that building. So being able to detect her by scent, that's going to be pretty good. Detecting the emotional states, that's also going to be really good as well, especially when telepathy, psychic powers are involved in this film. Whether you think Sadie Sink is Jean Grey or you think she's a villain using telepathic abilities, this comes into play big time when going up against that, because the emotional states will be able to tell him probably who is being more genuine or deceitful than others. He'll be able to tell if people are scared. He'll be able to tell if people are angry, right? He'll be able to kind of tell if who's on his side or not, right? Going up against Sadie Sink, she says, we heard in the leak trailer, don't get in my way. But being able to detect things like that, emotional states, will help him realize that she's not necessarily bad. She's just got a lot of conviction because of what has happened to her before, which will help him kind of be more on her side and hopefully help the two of them team up in an even better way. So basically what's about to happen is we are getting a stronger Spider-Man than we have ever really seen before.